Has your Astro headset recently stopped charging? We're going to walk you through a number of fixes today, including the one fix that fixes all of your problems. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. I've been a huge fan of the Astro series gaming headsets for a lot of years. There's been a lot of competition lately in the headphone space, but in my opinion, the Astro wireless headsets are still the best gaming headset for your PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. Now, the big reason why I strongly advocate for these headsets is the surround sound options. Now, Sony has been trying to make Dolby surround sound irrelevant with their 3D audio, which released on the PlayStation 5. I have tested both. I do not like the 3D audio when true surround sound is an option. So I want to keep these headphones going as long as possible because it's the best option. Now, recently, these headphones were starting to have charging issues. They would charge sometimes, but they wouldn't charge all the times. And then more recently, they stopped charging completely. And I think that this is a problem that many of you are experiencing, and you're probably here because you want to know, how do I fix my headphones? So let's walk you through some of the easy ones, and then I'll show you the one that fixes it all. So first off, I want to cover when you're putting it on the base station and it doesn't seem to charge. The easiest way to try to figure out what the problem is to turn the base around, unplug the cord, and plug it into the bottom of your headphones. Right there like that. Now the other end of this cord should be plugged into the gaming system or the PC or whatever. And when I do that, in this case, these ones have been fixed. The orange light starts blinking to say that we're charging. But when I put it back on the base station like that, it still doesn't charge. In that case, what you're gonna wanna do is clean these pads off and clean these little pins off. I'm gonna show you exactly how I do that. Gamsgo. Are you paying too much for Netflix, Spotify, Disney+, Crunchyroll, Duolingo, Canva, or Adobe? Gamsgo has you covered with premium shared subscriptions for a fraction of the price directly from the distributor. Yes, Gamsgo is the shared premium experience that you've been looking for that saves a ton of money. I personally use Gamsgo for my Netflix, my Spotify, my Disney+, and my Crunchyroll subscriptions, and I have saved tons of money by switching to Gamsgo. This is truly an amazing deal. You don't want to miss it. Click the link down below to grab your deal. And quite simply, it's with a pencil eraser. Now, ideally, you're going to use a white eraser just because they don't tear apart as much as these ones. But all you're going to do, where these little metal pads are here, those need to make contact. They can get corroded up. So you're just going to go like this and just run that eraser on that spot. You want to give it a good twist, give it a good wipe. And when you're done, you're going to wipe that off. You're going to do the same thing with the pins on here. So I'm going to just kind of go like this just to clean off any corrosion that may be on these pins. And then when we drop these on here like this, you can see they connect up and they start charging, and we have fixed the headphones. And that's something that you probably are going to want to do regularly throughout the life of any headphones that have a charging dock and charging pads, is keep a white eraser around that you can clean those contact pads with. This trick also works on your PlayStation 5 controller that has wireless charging. Right here on that controller, there's those same looking pins. You can get that eraser in there and scrub that clean as well. Works the same on your Xbox controller, your Switch controller, anything that has a charging dock. Sometimes you get corrosion on those charging pads, and this is the fix for that. But what if that didn't fix it? What if it still does not charge? I'm going to show you the next thing to do, which it's probably not going to work, but it's worth trying. And that is to do the same setup that we have right here. Plug your dock in and then plug it into your computer. So if you use it on your gaming system, that's fine. Unplug it from your gaming system, take it over to the computer, plug it in. You want to head on over to the Astro website, download the latest version of the Astro Command Center. Plug in the dock just like this and make sure that it is up to date. perform a complete update. Sometimes there's a chance that an update is preventing it from charging. It's not likely, but it's worth a try. But after all of that, and it still does not charge, this is the trick that is going to make them work for sure, for sure, for sure. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the base station over here because I don't need that. Now, on your headphones, you have two sides. You have the side with the microphone, you have the side that does not have the microphone. What we're gonna do is pop off the ear cup for the non-microphone side. These are held on with magnets, so they pull off easily. You don't have to do anything destructive. What you're gonna see is a bunch of fuzzies on my ear cups. Now, we want to lift this up somehow. I started peeling from right here. It is stuck on there, but you want to peel this up just like that. And when you do that, what you're going to see is a number of holes around here. Then we're going to take our USB cord that is plugged into our computer still. I'm going to plug it into the port right here. I'm going to keep an eye on this power switch to see if the light comes on. Now, in my case, it does come on because I've already fixed these. But in your case, the light is not coming on. All you're going to do, using the same pencil that you just used, there's that little white connector right there. And I'm going to try and show it to you guys the best I can. That little white connector actually is the power cord that goes up through the headphones and back to the other side. And for whatever reason, over time, it wiggles loose. So if you stick your pencil in there and all you're going to do is just kind of push down on the white connector part there. You're just going to push down with the pencil tip or something pointy, wiggle it around and kind of just push it around. And I bet you that this orange light at that point will turn on. And basically, as you move your headphones up and down, there's this little wire in here. You can see that wire in there and there's a wire in there. As they go up and down, that wire kind of gets tugged on and eventually it comes a little bit loose on that connector. Just like everything else, as they get old, they get kind of loose on that connector and that prevents it from seeing the voltage coming from the charger cord and those pins. So in my case, wiggling it around, it instantly solved all of my problems. It'll probably solve all of your problems too, but it's definitely worthwhile trying those other steps because that can also affect your ability to charge your headphones. I hope that helped you out in keeping your headset running and having premium gaming experiences well into the future. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video. We'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.